If you're struggling to do deals right now, if you find that motivated sellers are not receptive to you and or maybe you're just not getting contracts signed, I want to give you the most important tool in my arsenal. A tool that has allowed me to flip hundreds of properties over the last 12 plus years. This is Mike Hill, the Wholesaling Titan, and I've been a full-time wholesaler since 2012. And I can tell you, with markets changing and with competition increasing, you've got to do something different to stand out from the sea of other wholesalers, other investors, and even listing agents that are out there. So, what I'm about to show you is so effective that it's gotten me deals even when there were higher competing offers on the table. So, I'm starting off by giving you my personal wholesaling script for speaking to potentially motivated sellers. And give me like 60 more seconds here because I need to show you why this is different from other scripts you may have seen, other scripts you may have used. And more importantly, I want to give you three components that you need to understand to make your communication more effective, to make sellers more receptive, and ultimately get them to sign on the dotted line. And please make sure you watch this until the end. I promise to keep it short, but that's because the third component here is arguably the most important. You need all of these things. So first, let's talk about the script itself. Remember what I said earlier about being different from your competition? Well, the communication style in this script does just that. Even your opening line starts with a pattern interrupt, which you won't find on most scripts. But it's absolutely crucial to getting your foot in the door and making your prospect receptive to what you have to say. Then you're going to find that the language here is going to instantly differentiate you from other wholesalers. It will establish you as an authority figure and demonstrate credibility, all while simultaneously building comfort and building rapport. The pacing and the psychological triggers embedded in the language not only engages your sellers and builds up that trust, but it encourages them to respond to you. All the while keeping your calls efficient, keeping them purposeful, so you're always moving towards that end goal, but without feeling pushy or feeling salesy and without wasting any time or getting sidetracked. Now, the second component to maximizing your effectiveness has to do not just with what you say, but how you say it. So let me try to explain here. When we communicate, our words only account for approximately 7% of our communication, while our tonality and our body language, that accounts for about 93%. So, for example, if I say, "Hey, get out of here," versus, get out of here. Same words, but two completely different meanings. So you'll see here on your script, it's actually color coded. So it not only tells you what to say, but it tells you how to deliver those lines for ideal levels of compliance and for just the best results overall. Now, component number three, this is the secret sauce, okay? This is arguably the most important piece of the communication that we've talked about thus far. This is what separates the amateurs from the pros and ultimately determines if you get paid or not. So as you're using your script, right, and you're talking to prospects, every now and again you'll speak to sellers who are relatively compliant. They'll answer all of your questions and they'll give you a reasonable asking price. And this is basically your dream seller. But in all honesty, that's actually pretty rare. Instead, it's much more common that you'll be met with skepticism and pushback and various types of objections. But you actually want this because it kind of weeds out the amateurs and creates more opportunity for you. A good wholesaler anticipates this kind of pushback and knows exactly how to respond. So, in addition to my wholesaling script, I'm also giving you my overcoming objections manual. Now, study it because it will make you a lot of money. This guide is going to do two things for you. One, you're going to discover a framework for how to deal with any type of objection. even outside of wholesaling. I mean, you can use it in your day job, you can use it on your kids, use it in everyday life. And then number two, it's going to give you the word for word responses to the 13 most common objections you're going to face as a wholesaler. These are the type of objections that will kill your conversations or just kill the deal if you don't respond properly. Now, the tactics and methods that these responses are built on, they're not only taught by some of the best sales professionals in the world, not only verified by thousands of studies in the field of human psychology, not only advocated by some of the best negotiators on the planet, but more importantly, I have personally vetted these tactics through my own sweat equity, literally spending hundreds of thousands of hours on the phone over the years with sellers in just about every situation imaginable. So, for example, right? If someone says to you, hey, how'd you get my information? Why are you calling me? Or they aren't forthcoming with their asking price. Often they'll insist on you making an offer first. Maybe they're hesitant to commit. Right? Any of these objections, you'll know exactly what to say. You'll be able to negotiate better. You'll ethically use tactics like scarcity, reciprocity, FOMO, providing a sense of urgency, all of these different things to get the answers you need while simultaneously building comfort and rapport. And then again, continue moving through the sales process, creating win-win situations and ultimately closing deals. So just click the link or button below, pop in your best email, and I'll send you over a copy of my wholesaling script as well as my Overcoming Objections ebook for free. Read it, study it, practice it, use it personally, use it to train your staff, and man, just watch as your conversions and the number of deals you're doing just absolutely skyrocket. So download it now, and a bit of a spoiler alert here. There's actually a surprise bonus for you on the next page after you drop your email. So enjoy your script, enjoy the ebook, enjoy the bonus gift, and I look forward to hearing your success stories soon.